Morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading. I am feeling so much better today. I've been struggling this morning. I woke up nice and early and I was just like, no, not today. And I went back to sleep. And that is unheard of for me. I slept for another hour. So I am feeling really good today after getting past that whole bug thing. So thank you so much for your well wishes and your support and love that you send my way. It is so appreciated. And yeah, I'm definitely on the mend. Okay, let's get into it. Well, thank you for subscribing. If you're new on board, welcome. I have been doing this now for about 5 years, I think, for the YouTube thing. So remember, I always talk about starting at the kitchen table, scared to show my face and very nervous in my voice as well. When I look back at those videos, I think that was exactly the reason why I decided to jump on and start doing this. And I've come a long way since then. Um, Firstly, to the members who've sent me your email address, the reason I need your email address is because I need to contact you for Zooms or coaching. Yesterday I offered the members a coaching session and that's been well received. So if you would like to, if you're a paying member and you would like to receive something from me, then just send me your email address so I can always contact you along the way. But at the moment, the coaching sessions seem to be taken up. If you are interested in coaching programs with me, usually about once a year I offer a set of 6 coaching sessions, which are about half an hour each, and I reduce the price right down. I don't charge anywhere near, I am a qualified life coach, I don't charge anywhere near what a qualified life coach would teach you because it is my passion. So I work with a lot of people on healing their childhood, moving forward and working out what's blocking them in order to move in the direction they want to. So if you're interested in those things, email me, the Aussie Goddess at Gmail, all one word, nothing more, all the straight letters. And just watch when scammers send you information, they generally change some of that. So just be careful with that too. It's been a little quiet this past week, but I dare say they'll start intruding very shortly. I am still available for readings this week. I've got a couple of appointments left tomorrow, being Wednesday in Australia. And then I'm available from next week. I do start back at uni for my next semester. So if you want a reading with me, let me know so I can manage to work around things. I think that's everything. That was a big blurb this morning. So let's get into your reading. We're going to use the Radiant, oh, and there she blows, the Radiant White Tarot this morning. So let's have a look and see what's going on. I have the Ten of Cups with the Five of Swords, the King of Cups, the Two of Wands, and somebody's either sort of keeping an eye on you or wants to make contact with you. Now, I often say to people, this doesn't necessarily, because so many people go, I don't want anybody from the past back. Well, then it's not your reading, so move on. Sometimes when we talk about the past, we're not necessarily talking about, and there they are, same cards again. Exactly the same cards jumped out again. We're not always talking about a romantic thing. Sometimes somebody from your past can be somebody you've lost contact with from school. It could be a relative. It could be somebody that you've crossed paths with along the way. So if the reading doesn't feel like your reading, don't make it yours. Because I get people who put thumbs downs on readings and I think you need to use your intuition. If the reading doesn't feel like your reading, it isn't your reading. Don't make it fit. All right, we'll get on with things. Very passionate about that. I think, you're here because you have intuition and you want to listen to, tarot card readers. You're looking for the messages that belong to you. And if something doesn't feel like it's yours, then it may not be your reading. If you move to another reader, you may get what you want. There are some amazing readers here on YouTube. So just seek it out. Don't make a reading fit if it doesn't feel like it fits. All right, let's get into your What's Cracking reading. Oh, love it. We have the Tower. Now the card of the Tower represents Aries or Scorpio. So it sort of makes it significant if you're one of those signs, but it doesn't mean it has to be that way. So when we see the Tower come through, I love the Tower. Some people go, ooh, the Tower. Don't be scared of it, because what it means is the world as you knew it needs to change. You've built something on a faulty foundation. So, if we go through life believing things are a certain way, and then we start to learn they're not that way at all, then we can start to change our thinking. And that's where the Tower comes in. It's like you level out all the foundation and you start rebuilding. So say, for example, I'll never have a uni degree. And then all of a sudden you wake up one day and you think, you know what, I'm going to go and get a uni degree. And all those thoughts of not being able to do it have gone, and you've rebuilt and you're starting again. That's a Tower moment. So we've got the Tower moment coming through. Now, this is in regards to, I feel like this is family or friends here. So it may be some sort of belief you have that has been sort of passed down to you through family, or it could be that somebody around you has you believing things should be a certain way, even though they're not that way. So sometimes we can trust people so implicitly. If they tell us something, we believe what they're saying, regardless of what else is going on. Sometimes we can be a little, I don't want to say gullible, because gullible probably is a little negative, but we are. We tend to trust people, especially if we love them. So if people tell us things are a certain way, we often take that on board. So I feel like some sort of information is coming to make you understand that what you've been believing about someone or something for a really long time is not true. Something is about to change for you here. There's communication coming. It could be in regards to money. It could be in regards to a relationship here. It could, say, for example, this is probably what I'm feeling here. Somebody may have borrowed money off you and said to you, I need this money because I need it for this. And then you find out they have used the money on something completely different. And what you've given the money for may not be a very positive thing. So you could have someone here, possibly, for some of you, it could be somebody, or you've got the Judgment card here too. There could be something legal going on here where you have believed things to be a certain way, and you've trusted that. So if you've got something legal going on and someone said to you, oh, it has to be this way, dig deeper before you do anything. If you've got someone who's borrowed money off you or borrowed something off you and posed some sort of story, dig deeper. I'm not saying not to trust people, but what I'm saying is you need to find out exactly what's going on before you either give money, time, resources, effort, whatever. Something is going on here that isn't above board. It's very Seven of Swords energy. It's very much like you're either being coerced or duped into doing something that you believe is right, but you're about to find out something is going on. I'll get into it a little bit more. All right, so I have the Nine of Swords. That's definitely some sort of worry. There seems to be some sort of offer being taken, given here. Two of Wands coming through with the Empress. Oh. Okay, so for example, there's one story right there. Somebody could have said, I'm pregnant. You could have said, well, we better get married then. You may not want to marry them, but you do it because they're pregnant. That's the sort of energy I'm getting through. I feel like somehow or another you're taking a direction here to do something that you are not 100% sure you should be doing or committed to it. I feel like here with the Nine of Swords coming through, that you actually do feel uncomfortable with this. So please investigate it a little further. Four of Swords, Death card. Some of you dealing with a Scorpio. That's Scorpio energy coming through again. And the Two of Pentacles coming through. I feel like for some of you it's about money. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands and the Moon card. Oh, you are about to find something out here. Ace of Cups is here. So I'd say that you have a connection to somebody that is more than likely, especially with the Empress energy here. This is somebody around you that you believe is doing things from a very good place. But I feel like you need to dig a little bit deeper. You know, at the end of the day, it's not about the helping them out. It's not about giving. It's not about any of those things. I feel like somebody is deliberately withholding information from you here. So somebody is not telling you something. Now, it could be if you've started dating someone that they are in another relationship or married. That's the sort of energy that comes across. I feel really strongly, though, whatever it is, it's more about the deceit than the actual doing. So if somebody was upfront with you and said, look, hey, I'm in another relationship or I'm married, then at least you have the choice of whether to move forward or not. If somebody says to you, you know, I need the money because I'm in debt, but then you find out they've used the money for something else like gambling or drugs, it's up to you to find that out, or for somebody to be truthful with you so you can make the choice about whether you hand something over or not. But to me, because the Ace of Cups has come, there's a really strong feeling that you have a love connection to this person. So it could be a friend, but if it was a friend, it would be somebody that you really trust and love because you're really putting yourself on the line here. I really feel that you need to ask the question, and I feel like for whoever I'm speaking to, you may be very reluctant to ask because you don't want to hear the truth. Face up, front up, do it, because you deserve more. You deserve so much more. And this whole situation is going to take you, it's like teaching you something about trusting people, especially with this. So your tower moment, maybe you're starting to realize that not everyone is trustworthy. Maybe you've gone through life believing everything everybody's told you because you're a trusting person. And I feel like that is what is breaking down here. Something is coming in, I feel like, from a family or friend. It could be somebody who's a love interest too, but somebody is communicating something to you here. So I feel like perhaps somebody else is telling you what's going on that you aren't seeing. I feel like for some of you, it's definitely to do with money. For others of you, it could be to do with somebody who's giving you, somebody that you trust, who's giving you a lot of hee-haw. It's not real. And there's the justice card. So that always makes me feel like it could be something legal. For example, you could be at work, something could have happened at work. You could have gone to see HR. They've told you, no, you can't claim on that, you know, go away, leave me alone. And then you find out later that actually you had a really good basis for a court case. So whatever it is, all I'm saying is the universe is saying to you here, don't always trust what you hear, dig deeper, find out what's going on before you commit to something. So if somebody asks you for money, find out if that's true, that that's what they need the money for, etc., etc. All right, we're going to read a card from the Everyday Witch Oracle. Obviously, that message needs to get across. If you're dealing with someone who's telling you something and you just, I feel like you're getting the gut feeling and you're either ignoring it or not trusting it. We've got cleansing body and spirit here. And I actually feel this is what this is all about. It's about you understanding that perhaps there's something that you do that perhaps somehow or another, I can't get used to this book, 78. Somehow or another you're believing things and you need to clean something out of your system. And I feel that's metaphorically. As we go through our daily routines, we almost always include some kind of cleaning. Yeah, but it's important to look at cleansing on a level that goes more than skin deep. Body, mind, auras and spirit all need cleaning from time to time as we walk through a world filled with powerful emotions, chaos and free-floating negativity. Some people believe there are dark and unhealthy energies that can attach themselves to the unwary. Either way, it makes sense to occasionally do some cleansing that will wash away the unpleasant, unwanted and just plain icky stuff we pick up along the way. Basic spiritual cleansing. I feel like it may be a little bit more than that. It may be that you have a belief that if you love someone, you have to go beyond to help them out. And maybe somehow or another somebody is taking advantage of that. Let's face it, we've all done that. We've all done that in the past. But there's no harm in asking the questions. Like I always say, There is no reason why you can't know the truth. And I feel like here you're about to find something out that's going to change the way you see your world. All right, I'll leave you with that. Thank you.